Good morning, ducks. Doug, you want to come out, don't you? But first I gotta go on a recon. Okay, get back, Doug. Go on. My gut's telling me to go and check the lake first because of this otter situation. I'm thinking the otter is waiting for the ducks. I just got that gut feeling, you know, and we know what happens when I don't follow my gut feeling. I'm usually regretting it. They're all at this end of the pen. Look at them. I'll be right back, Duck. Oh, I did the test last night, guys. I had the fixture fired up, and I'm torn on one of two locations. The absolute best location would be in this corner if this post was a 16-footer, and you know, it was up as high as that post. That post will work, but a lot of the light is wasted hitting the tree. Where this corner, I put it in, it lit the whole pen up absolutely, like absolutely perfect. The whole pen, like even the beam pattern of the light, it followed the edges of the fence. It's like I'm thinking maybe if I put like a steel post or something bolted onto the pen. I don't know. I'm gonna take a look at it. Not right away because today I've got to pick vegetables. I absolutely have to. It has to be done this week. I gotta get my freezer full. Last night I went over to the freezer and I've got exactly 2 bags of beans left. That's it. So I have to pick beans today. I think probably velour, freeze them, and we'll see how the end of the day goes. I'll screw the light situation there. But let's go check the lake. I don't see anything at the creek. Alright, well I'm going to switch to the pivot heads, guys, so that I can keep both hands free to deal with this predator. I thought I just heard something, but the garbage truck is pretty loud going up the highway. We've got some serious rain blowing in. I might be picking my beans in the rain today. Ducks are losing it because they see me at the dock. They're all coming down to this end of the pen. I'll be there shortly, ducks. Relax. Doesn't look like anything down here. But that doesn't mean much to my eyesight. I just can't believe yesterday, you know, like he was right there at that log and I'm in the boat right there working on it. And he was chasing the ducks. Oh, there's a Canada goose, guys. Actually, the last week I've noticed quite a few of them flying in. It's that time of year. Well, absolutely nothing. Except a lot of ducks in the background making noise. Well, let's go let the ducks out. They're watching me come out of the bush. I'm coming, ducks. As I was walking through the bush, they were getting louder and louder and louder. Alright, well, let's get Doug out so he can run shotgun down to the swamp and let the little critters out of the pen here. I'm being told. What a dog. As soon as he comes outside, just starts going woof, woof, woof. He's letting everybody know that he's on the job. Hairs up, running around woofing. Awesome dog. Alright, let's let these ducks out. And I've got to do a job before it rains. I got to rake that dirt that Simon and I put up at the front. Right now it's all dry and it'll rake really easy. But if we get this rain that they're calling for today, it'll be back to mud and it ain't gonna rake. Oh, look at them coming. Oh, boys, ducks. The Scoldies at the end. I've got to come up with a better latch design on that gate. I gotta do that like right away. It's screwing up the rushes because the gate, the way I've got it designed, or say the way I hung it, it wants to close itself all the time. So I've got to come up with a better latch. A better hook, I mean. One that doesn't require me to have to reach around so much. And just to let you know, I left the shotgun in the pen, so if anything happens here, I ain't going to be able to stop it. Feels like nasty thunder showers coming though. So the killdeers freak the ducks out, they freak Doug out. And you know, until I started cutting that swamp, I never had killdeers. I can't believe this. I'm actually walking through that whole area that normally I can't. The water level is so low, guys, it's not even floating vegetation anymore. I can't believe I just walked right through that area. No, I did have to place my feet strategically on the vegetation, but it didn't have that jello effect. Yeah, Dougie, you tell him you're on duty. Oh, okay, I shouldn't be walking here though. All jiggling cameras courtesy of me walking on jello pudding here. Well, Doug's gone exactly where the otter hides. So if there's an otter over there, Doug will put the chase on it because he doesn't like them either. Honestly, I think the only thing Doug likes are ducks. Or he tolerates them, I don't know. Doesn't like anything else here though. Pretty focused bunch. Oh, we got a Muscovy. One of our new Muscovies, guys. Look at it, down here at the lake. It's getting adventurous. Okay, we got another Muscovy behind two of my own. Look at that, sneaking up, eh? Oh, I don't know if I want to go to the lake or not. Are you sure we can go down here, guys? I'll follow you. Oh, that's so funny. I can't believe the drilling hole, so they've got some serious mud hole happening. Look at this from the drilling. They get in one spot drilling, eh? Look at that right there. That's what they're doing. Hey ducks, why are you coming back here? Well, that's a silly question. It's probably something I should be paying attention to. They're a little bit cautious this morning, and it's not because of Doug, because Doug's actually behind me. I'm gonna go get the shotgun, just do a little weight down here and see what happens. I meant to throw it on my back, but I got sidetracked looking at things in the yard, specifically my rake job that I'm gonna do before it rains. Yeah, guys, I couldn't believe it. I walked right through that. I just stepped on the vegetation and the ground didn't even move. That's how low the water is. Like yesterday when I was out in the boat, I couldn't believe it. Like I had the motor right up and it was still churning up mud on the bottom. I bet you the lake's down 6, 7, maybe 8 inches. It's down a lot. It might even be down more than that actually. The fact that I can walk all through here and the ground's not bobbing and, you know, like literally like jello. We got no water. Well, it hasn't rained much this year. Actually, it's rained next to nothing actually. I've never seen my creeks stay dry all summer. All summer. Even with those big cloud bursts we had this year, never once did I see water running in the creeks. I'm gonna get the shotgun, go back down. Well, everybody looks pretty calm. I'm gonna spend a couple minutes here sitting on my deluxe milk carton and we'll see if anything shows up. But I've got to get my action gear because one, I got to do that raking before it turns to mud today. And I have to finish my edit, and I've got to pick my beans. I absolutely have to, even if I have to wear a raincoat. I have to start, well, this week I have to freeze. Well, I have to freeze a load of veggies every day. Okay. Okay, something's going on. Oh, I hope the shotgun's the right weapon today. It's not Doug, because there's the dog right there. Look at him, he's so good. Huh? Okay, Doug's barking at the yard now. Okay, Doug, you take care of the backside. Alright, I've moved my milk carton out here so that I'm closer. And I'm going to just spend a couple minutes here and wait and see if anything shows up. Oh, look what this showed up. Oh, Dougie. Doug, get back here. I don't want you scaring off what's here. Not when I'm down here. Your job's to do that when I'm not here. You were good yesterday when I told you not to chase the otter. Okay, Doug, get behind me. I got a loaded gun. Huh. Well, something's freaking the ducks. They won't go out in the water. So we'll just sit here and wait. Something's freaking the ducks out over there. They're all coming back. Something's here. That's the exact sound they make when stuff's about to hit the fan. Freaked out ducks. Well, we'll just wait. It's been about 20 minutes. And Doug hasn't even done any sniffing. Ducks are calmed down, but they won't leave this area. There are a bunch down the creek. Actually, there's quite a few down the creek. But nobody's freaking out. Not even the killdeers are freaking, actually. The ducks are wondering what I'm doing sitting down here. Dougie's being really good. He's laying here like a good dog. Well, I'm gonna go start my work. do my chores. I got a rake, finish my edit, and then start picking vegetables. I'd really like to end the reign of terror here, because the reason the ducks aren't going out in the water is because yesterday they got attacked out in the water. So until I get rid of the problem, the otter that's attacking the ducks, they're going to basically hang around this area. They're so happy. What a difference when everything's cut though. They're so relaxed. Oh, there's Disco. Get in the water, Disco. Alright guys, I'm gonna go and start my day. I got lots of work to do. It's about 9:30. I got a lot to accomplish here this week. I've got to get my freezer full of food. Man, I love ducks. They're so cool. Especially when you have this many of them. Dougie hasn't done any freaking peeking. No smelling, nothing. So obviously there's nothing here right now. The killdeers aren't freaking. Watch, as soon as I get back to the yard, it'll show up. Alright, I'm gonna go do some work. Man, they're drilling the crap out of this. Oh, there's a little female Muscovy. She's down here. They're getting more and more adventurous. I thought for sure, you know, I was going to get something here this morning. Well, the day's young. There's still lots that can happen yet. I haven't started work yet, guys. I thought I'd come down here to the dock and wait a little bit down here, because this is the last place I spotted it. It might appear from this direction. So I'm just going to sit here and wait and see what happens. You never know. The ducks are really skittish though. But that makes sense, you know, if they were getting attacked yesterday. And the fact that the otter was still around yesterday is telling me that he never got anything yesterday. Because if he had gotten something, he wouldn't be still swimming around with the ducks. I just heard a chirp. I'm gonna sit in the boat and wait. Well, the ducks are staying over at the creek, guys. And the chirp sound went away. Well, I've been standing here and silent, just waiting, and absolutely not a sound other than that one chirp sound I heard. I know, as soon as I get back to the yard, that's when all crap's gonna hit the fan. Always does. But there's nothing here. Even Dougie's nose is not working. He's just laying here looking at me going like, what are you doing? If there's something here, I'll tell you. Right, Doug? Poor little eye infection duck. Look at her. She's wanting back in here with her friends. Duck, you gotta go and experience life. There's a whole life for you down at the creek. You're fixed. There's no reason for you to be here. Alright, I gotta get this duck that's got the screwed up eye. Oh, we got so many defective ducks. There we go. How's your eye doing? Oh, it's not looking good. I wonder what's going on, why it's got that. It's like an abscess. Hang on, duck. I'm going to put medicine on your eyeball. It's weird. You know, it's almost like it's bulging out. Yeah, it's definitely bulging out. Look at it. You can see it sticking out. Well, hopefully this works. She's got a lot more energy in her, because when I first brought her in here, I thought she was going to die any day, because she was just, you know, laying around doing nothing. When I found her in the pen, I thought she was actually going to be dead that day. Well, we'll see what happens to her. She's definitely healing. Well, until I get the new drain strainer made, what I'm doing now is I'm washing this area out first, get all the feathers and everything out of the drain, and then empty this. Oh, look at the feed dust in this. Holy mackerel, guys. You know, if you didn't clean this out, it would become just a stinky, oh, it would be nasty if you didn't clean this out every day. Basically, you'd be making alcohol, is what would be happening. It'd start fermenting. This little duck is having a little bit of overload. Oh, duck, go down to the lake with your friends. Well, your new friends. You're no longer a hospital duck. Poor thing. All it wants to do is get back into the barn. But the other one, the snapping turtle duck with the toe that stuck out, gone. Is with the rest of the flock. I think Stripper's going to go to the lake, guys. She has such a hard time walking. Where you going, bird? What are you up to? Are you thinking about it? Well, if you disappear, then I know where you went. Oh, she has such a hard time walking. Probably one of the gimpiest ducks we got here. Oh, she might head down. I gotta get raking, guys. Or she's just come out to nibble on a little bit of grass. Doesn't look like she's too motivated for the journey. Oh, no, she's just here to relax in the grass. I guess she feels safe underneath the gate. Because if any duck knows what it's like to be attacked from above, that duck knows. I just got my raking done, and the ducks just did a big freaking peek out of the water. It's about 11:30. I still haven't got my edit done. I haven't started picking anything out of my garden. But I just got my raking done though. But I'm gonna go down here and just have a seat and just see if anything appears, because the ducks totally freaked out, and they were like all out in the water, and they were just like it was a mad dash to get back to the creek. So let's go down and see what's bothering them. Kildare just lost it, and a whole bunch of ducks came from behind the bulrushes there. It's about that time of day, you know, 11:30. Oh, look at all the duckies coming from the other side. Well, I'll sit down here on the milk carton and see if I can spot anything. His fur went up and his head went up. Killdeer's lost it. And the ducks are all in a big group here. Well, I'll have a seat here and we'll wait for Mr. Curious Otter to show himself. Something's bothering them this morning because they were all out there in that area and then they just lost it and came back. I don't know if it's because I'm down here or the ducks are they're all coming around me here. Dougie's behind me waiting for something to happen. He's now laying in the swamp. I think the dog is starting to realize that it's better to be down here if the crap hits the fan than up in the yard. And this just started the last 3 days, guys, him laying in the swamp. He's waiting for somebody. Who knows, maybe Dougie's going to be doing the laying and waiting down here this year instead of next year. Oh, one of our Muscovies, the new ones, over there in the water. I don't understand how they can be in the water as much as they are, and their belly feathers are still dirty. Like I'm looking at like a lot of dirty feathers on the bellies. Well, I'm gonna wait a while. We'll see what happens. More delays in my day here and harvesting from my garden. Okay, I don't know if my eyes are playing tricks on me, but I was just sitting back there on the milk carton. And I just watched the duck disappear right here. Now, I don't know if he swam somewhere underwater and came up somewhere else, but I was watching this duck and all of a sudden he just went under and disappeared on me. And nobody's freaking out. Like if it was a snapping turtle or an otter that just dragged the duck under, they would all lose it. But this duck just, like, guys, he just dove under the water and disappeared. The most bizarre thing I've seen yet. Like disappearing duck. And the thing was, I was staring right at it, like I was actually watching it play in the water, and the way they're acting here, there's nothing here. Well, I gotta go up to the house, guys. There's nothing happening down here. I gotta get my edit done, and I gotta start picking something out of my garden. And I feel raindrops, just spitting. Something tells me I'm gonna be picking in the rain. But there can't be anything down here because Doug's not even interested. He's just laying down there watching the sky, daydreaming. Well, the coast is clear for right now. That's all the ducks do is clean themselves. Constantly grooming themselves. Constantly.
Making themselves look good. Alright, ducks, I'm gonna go do some work. I'm not accomplishing anything by sitting down here. Even though it was quite entertaining, other than that duck that just disappeared on me, which is just bizarre. I had to come up somewhere else. I just saw the otter, guys. It's here. All the ducks got out of the water, and I got the binoculars. I could see it swimming at the mouth of the creek. I just was about to spice up my supper, which just happens to be a duck tonight. I looked out the window and I saw the ducks all getting out of the water. And then I got the binoculars and I could see them swimming around. And see, now they're coming back. Yeah, everybody's out of the water. I saw a ripple, and then I saw his head come up. He's around here somewhere, because look at all the ducks are out of the water. So he's really close. Definitely a bunch of spooked ducks. So the question is where did he go? The dog waiting for me back there. There he is. Two of them. Damn. There's three of them. Ducks are freaked right out. Look at them. I'm trying to take care of the problem here. Have some patience. My gut's telling me that they're going back there and we're going to hear chirping in this area. Well, time to have a seat. I was just about to do some work. And now I'm going to sit here and wait for otters to show up. I think the otters have left, but the ducks are staying away from the water. I've heard no chirping back there at all. And usually that's what happens. They disappear and then you hear them chirping, talking to each other. But the ducks are chilling behind me actually. Look at this. It's like they know, oh, stay behind him with the shotgun. He'll protect you. But I seriously have to go get some work done, guys. This is crazy today. I'm not getting anything done. I think the next time I see them, I'm going to the dock. Because if I would have went to the dock, I probably could have got a shot off. Because they did swim towards the dock. I think I just saw the loon, guys, at the other end of the lake. But no sign of the otters. No chirping. Ducks are chilling. They're staying at this end. Even Doug's, he's having a little nap there in the middle of the swamp. Oh, boys. Alright, I gotta go and do some work. Oh, this is crazy today. Before I leave though, I'm gonna go to the dock and see if I can see a better view from over there. I just heard otter chirping. Problem is the wind's blowing the sound. I can't tell what direction it came from. I'm going to the dock. That's where the otters went up, guys. Right there. And I thought for sure they were going to backtrack and I could hear them. But it's like, you know, the ducks are out of the water, so they've left. Because I know right now they are curious about me, as I saw yesterday. I haven't started shooting at them yet. So otters are notoriously brave, as they will come up and check you out completely. But we have 3 of them again, but no sign of them right now. Doug. Oh, dog. You got ants in your pants. Well, the otters scared the ducks away, guys. They've been down here all afternoon, hanging around the bottom end of the pen. They've gone down to the creek a couple times and then they come back. But I haven't seen the otters swimming around, so I don't know what's going on. Yep, duckies are staying close. It could be because I'm at the garden. Well, we got a nasty storm coming in. I'm hoping it holds off. But I'm telling you, like, I've been watching the water, guys, and I've wasted a lot of time watching today, actually. It reminds me of why I'm not a hunter. I hate waiting for animals to show up to kill them. It's much easier just raising them. All right, gotta get on with my garden. You know, when it's raining out, the thing to do is run around quacking. Rainstorms. That little duck was just screaming, running around the yard looking for its friends. Oh, here comes some more. Yes, it's raining. Go to the mud. Well, yeah, when I was taking the peas up to the house, I was on the back deck, I looked down the lake, and I saw the 3 otters swimming across the lake. Oh, the ducks are coming back quick. A group went down there and turned around really fast. And the otters went into the exact spot that I saw them this morning. They go down to the creek, they get to the edge of the water, they look at it, they turn around, they run back. I gotta do my chores. Okay, ducks, why would you go down? Oh, look at that. They get to the water, they turn around, they come right back. They want to go in the creek, but they know the otters are close. Actually, come to think of it, this was the exact weather that I dealt with when the day I had the coyotes and the otters here on the same day. That massive big rainstorm. Ducks, don't go down there. Okay, I just saw them, 3 of them, swimming up the creek. They just chased the ducks out of the water, so I had to take my wet shirt off, guys, so a bit of a delay getting out here. But they're definitely here. I saw the 3 of them swimming right up the creek. Now the ducks all got out of the water, but I'm gonna go down there and stand there and see if I can take care of them. And then I'll do my chores. Something tells me they're close. Because it was a real panic, the ducks leaving the water. I was walking across the driveway just to go get the feed. Where are you guys? Of course, it would start raining harder. But that's where I saw them, right there. The 3, I saw 3 of them. And all the ducks were right there. And then the ducks took off like a bat out of hell. Well, I'll stand here in the rain and wait. I hear chirping back there. They're talking to each other. Well, I'll sit here and wait. See, because I'm out here, the ducks are coming out here. I'm not getting a lot done today. Well, I'm good and soaked. I have supper in the oven. I've got to clean a bunch of peas, and there's been no sign of them. And the ducks have left. They're back in the yard. So I'm gonna go do my chores and go clean those peas and get my supper happening. Man, these guys are elusive. And then yesterday, right up beside the boat. When I don't have a weapon. But they're definitely hunting the ducks. One thing I hate about standing in the rain with your weapon is that when you come out of the rain, you gotta wipe the whole weapon down and then you gotta oil it all. Because if you don't, it gets rusty. Alright, I'm gonna do my chores. I still haven't cleaned my peas. Doug's watching the swamp. He knows the otters are here too. Doug. Hey, dog. He's such a good worker. What an amazing dog. I scored with him. Oh, Stripper's out. She has a hard time walking. Oh man, she just stumbles. Well, I gotta get my chores done here, guys. I gotta go clean those peas up. It's so much easier now that I'm not standing in a hole filling the feeder. Okay, we have new eggs on the floor out here. I see 3 eggs. And this goose is letting the Muscovy males in here. What a weird relationship. Strange stuff, guys. Look at this. But that goose chases everybody out except these Muscovies. Oh, goose took a snap at the Muscovy. It's strange that the 3 males are in here, though. Unless they want that female. That's possible. Oh, the lights are on. That means it's late. Oh, man. I still gotta clean those peas. Well, that's the first time I've seen the hospital ducks on the grass, guys. It's gotta be because it's wet. Well, there's a first for everything, eh? And today's the day. Hospital ducks on the grass. I just used Doug as a blocker because the ducks kept circling the pen because I wanted to get them in. Oh, Doug just took off. Something's circling the property again. That's why I put the ducks in. Alright guys, that's it.
And don't forget to like the video and share it with your friends and enjoy the show.